Have you noticed that climbing stairs or carrying groceries has gotten tougher over time? Or maybe standing up from your favorite chair isn't as easy as it once was? These little changes may seem insignificant, but they could actually be signs of something more serious: sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is a condition that causes the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength as we age. It's not something you can see right away, but over time, it makes a huge difference in your ability to do everyday tasks. Walking, getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, all the things we take for granted, become more difficult. And the sad reality is that it affects many of us as we get older. If you're over 50, there's a good chance that sarcopenia is already starting to impact your life. The research backs it up. According to the American Geriatric Society, many adults over the age of 50 experience a decline in muscle health that limits mobility and independence. You're not alone in this. In fact, studies show that nearly 30% of people over 60 suffer from sarcopenia to some degree, and the numbers only grow as we age. This isn't just about feeling a little weaker, it's about how it can affect your daily life. Imagine not being able to pick up your grandchild, or even feeling nervous about climbing a few steps. It's a situation many people find themselves in, and it can be really frustrating and isolating. But here's the good news: sarcopenia isn't something you just have to accept. There are easy, natural ways to fight back. In today's video, we'll be diving into some key foods that can help slow down muscle loss, boost your strength, and keep you moving well into your golden years. With just a few dietary changes, you can reclaim your independence and keep your muscles strong and healthy. So let's get started. In order to ensure that you never miss another personalized health tip, I advise you to ring the bell and subscribe if you haven't already. Type 1 in the comments if you like this video. If not, input 0 to tell me how I can improve your material. Let's break it down. Sarcopenia is the progressive loss of muscle mass and strength that occurs as we age. Our muscles naturally shrink and weaken over time, and the reasons behind this are both biological and environmental. The first reason is that our muscle fibers decrease as we get older. When we're younger, we have a robust number of muscle fibers that help us perform everyday tasks easily. But as we age, some of these fibers begin to shrink and even disappear. This means we can't produce as much force or move as efficiently as we used to. Another factor is hormonal changes. As we age, our body's production of important hormones like testosterone and growth hormone begins to decrease. These hormones play a critical role in muscle development, repair, and maintenance. With lower levels, our muscles don't regenerate as effectively after exercise or physical activity. And then there's the decline in protein synthesis, which is essentially the process by which your muscles repair and grow after they're used. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at this process. This means that every time you use your muscles, whether through lifting groceries or simply standing up, they're not being repaired as effectively as they were when you were younger. Over time, this leads to muscle atrophy, or the weakening of muscles. Now, let's talk about what this really means for you in everyday life. If you don't take steps to fight muscle loss, you could notice things like increased risk of falls or not being able to carry groceries or climb stairs as easily as you used to. At first, these changes might be subtle. Maybe you're a little winded after a long walk, or your arms feel tired faster when you're carrying bags. But if you don't address it, this muscle weakness can snowball, leading to reduced mobility and a higher chance of injury. Imagine having trouble picking up your grandchild, or struggling to get out of a chair. For many people, this is a reality as sarcopenia slowly impacts their daily life. And once muscle loss sets in, it's harder to reverse. That's why it's so important to address this issue as early as possible. According to research from the American Geriatric Society, approximately 30% of adults over 60 experience significant muscle loss due to sarcopenia, and that percentage increases as we get older. This isn't just about feeling a little weaker, it's about losing independence and putting yourself at greater risk for injury. For example, a study from the National Institute on Aging found that people with sarcopenia are at a much higher risk of falling, which could lead to fractures or worse. And when this happens, it becomes even harder to recover and maintain a high quality of life. But it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is that sarcopenia can be managed. You don't have to just accept muscle loss as an inevitable part of aging. By understanding why it happens and taking proactive steps to combat it, you can slow the progression of muscle loss and maintain your independence well into your later years. 1. Chickpeas, the muscle-building superfood. Let's kick things off with chickpeas, a food that's been a staple in Mediterranean diets for centuries. But here's the thing, they're not just a great addition to Mediterranean dishes like hummus or falafel. Chickpeas are becoming increasingly popular in kitchens worldwide for their numerous health benefits. Particularly when it comes to muscle health, chickpeas are an unsung hero. Whether you're looking to boost muscle strength, improve recovery, or support overall muscle health, chickpeas are a great place to start. Now, let's talk about why chickpeas are such a powerhouse for your muscles. First and foremost, chickpeas are an excellent source of plant-based protein. In fact, just 100 g of cooked chickpeas provides about 9 g of protein. Protein is essential for building and repairing muscle fibers, especially as we get older. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass, and if we don't supply our bodies with enough protein, that process accelerates. By adding chickpeas to your diet, you're helping to slow that down by giving your muscles the protein they need to stay strong and regenerate. But chickpeas don't just stop at protein, they come with a variety of other essential nutrients that make them a perfect choice for muscle maintenance. For example, chickpeas contain a good amount of magnesium, about 48 mg per 100 g. Magnesium is a key mineral when it comes to muscle function because it aids in muscle contraction and relaxation. This helps prevent cramping and fatigue, which are common issues as we age. Plus, magnesium plays an important role in maintaining the electrolyte balance in your muscles, which is critical for proper muscle function during physical activity. What's really remarkable about chickpeas, though, is their leucine content. Leucine is an amino acid that plays a crucial role in muscle protein synthesis. It activates a pathway in the body that stimulates muscle growth and preservation, making it a vital nutrient for preventing muscle loss due to aging. Studies have shown that leucine helps the body retain lean muscle mass, which is particularly beneficial as we get older and our ability to maintain muscle declines. So, adding chickpeas to your meals is essentially giving your muscles a helping hand in both growing and protecting themselves. And there's more. Chickpeas are also an excellent source of fiber, about 7.6 g per 100 g. While fiber might not be the first thing you think of when you think about muscle health, it plays an important role in blood sugar regulation. Fiber helps slow down the digestion of carbohydrates, preventing those dangerous blood sugar spikes that can lead to insulin resistance. Insulin resistance can, over time, negatively affect your muscles, so keeping your blood sugar stable is another key reason why chickpeas are so beneficial. To really reap the muscle-building benefits of chickpeas, you want to aim for 150 g of cooked chickpeas 3 to 4 times a week. That's about a cup and a half of chickpeas, which provides you with the right amount of protein, fiber, and micronutrients to support muscle health. These servings fit perfectly into a balanced, plant-based diet or can be added to an existing diet rich in lean proteins. By making chickpeas a regular part of your diet, you're giving your muscles the nutrients they need to stay strong, repair, and recover. One of the best things about chickpeas is their versatility in cooking. You don't have to do anything complicated to get their benefits. Here are a few simple ways to incorporate them into your diet. 1. Salads. Toss chickpeas into your salad for added protein and texture. You can roast them first to add some crunch. 2. Soups. Chickpeas are a great addition to soups and stews, adding both flavor and nutritional value. Try making a Mediterranean-style soup with chickpeas, tomatoes, olive oil, and herbs. 3. Hummus. Hummus is one of the most popular ways to eat chickpeas, and it's incredibly easy to make. Blend cooked chickpeas with tahini, olive oil, garlic, and a squeeze of lemon juice for a protein-packed, muscle-friendly dip. You can use it as a spread on sandwiches, as a dip for veggies, or even as a topping for roasted vegetables. For roasted chickpeas, want a quick snack that satisfies your hunger and your muscles? Roast chickpeas with your favorite spices for a crunchy, nutritious snack. You can even make them into a healthy alternative to popcorn during movie night. Did you know that in some cultures, roasted chickpeas are used as a caffeine-free coffee alternative? They're mashed into a paste and brewed just like coffee, giving you a natural energy boost. It's a great way to keep your metabolism revved up without the jitters that come from regular coffee. Not only are chickpeas good for your muscles, but they also come with some pretty amazing versatility. So, chickpeas are clearly a muscle hero, but what other foods can we incorporate into our diet to fight muscle loss and keep us strong as we age? Next, let's take a look at another muscle-boosting food that's both simple and powerful: peas. 2. Peas, small but mighty for muscle strength. Next up, let's talk about peas, those small, vibrant green veggies that often take a backseat in the vegetable aisle but are absolutely packed with nutrients that are vital for your muscle health. Don't let their size fool you. These little powerhouses are loaded with everything you need to keep your muscles strong and functioning well as you age. Peas may be small, but they're mighty when it comes to muscle support. They provide 5.4 g of protein per 100 g, which is a solid amount for a plant-based food. Protein is the building block of muscle, and we need plenty of it to repair and maintain our muscles, especially as we age and lose muscle mass. But that's just the beginning. Peas are rich in lysine, an amino acid that helps produce collagen, a protein that's essential for repairing muscle fibers and supporting connective tissues. This makes peas an excellent choice for helping your muscles recover after physical activity or preventing muscle breakdown in the first place. Peas also contain leucine, another amino acid that's crucial for muscle growth and repair. Leucine helps trigger muscle protein synthesis, which is the process that promotes muscle regeneration. This is especially important as we age because our bodies become less efficient at synthesizing muscle proteins naturally. On top of that, peas are a great source of iron, specifically about 1.5 mg per 100 g. Iron is essential for oxygenating your muscles, improving endurance, and reducing fatigue, which means you can exercise longer and feel less tired during daily activities. When combined with vitamin C, iron absorption is boosted, making it even more effective for muscle support. To get the most benefits from peas, aim to eat around 150 g of peas 3 times a week. This doesn't need to be complicated, peas are easy to prepare and versatile. You can add them to soups, toss them in a salad, or serve them as a side dish. It's all about making them a regular part of your diet. Here's a simple and delicious recipe idea that's packed with muscle-boosting nutrients. Try blending cooked peas with almonds and extra virgin olive oil for a creamy, protein-rich spread. This spread is perfect as a dip for veggies, as a topping on whole grain toast, or even spread onto crackers for a healthy snack. Not only will your muscles love it, but you'll enjoy a tasty treat that's full of healthy fats, protein, and fiber. Did you know that peas contain nearly twice the fiber of spinach? This makes them excellent for supporting your digestive health and stabilizing blood sugar, which is also important for preventing muscle damage. Plus, peas are naturally low in calories and high in fiber, which makes them a great addition to any meal for maintaining overall health, especially as we age. So, peas definitely pack a punch when it comes to supporting your muscles, but what other foods can you add to your diet to further boost muscle strength and recovery? Let's move on to the next powerhouse food, spirulina. 3. Spirulina, the ancient superfood for recovery. Let's now talk about a true superfood, spirulina. This ancient algae has been around for centuries, and while it's been used for thousands of years by cultures around the world, it's just recently started gaining widespread popularity for its incredible health benefits. Not only is spirulina a rich source of complete protein, but it also contains a variety of nutrients that are perfect for muscle recovery and overall strength. Spirulina is incredibly nutrient-dense. It contains up to 70% protein by dry weight, making it one of the most protein-rich plant-based foods available. And what makes spirulina even more remarkable is that it contains all 9 essential amino acids. This makes it a complete protein, meaning it provides your muscles with all the building blocks they need to repair and grow after physical activity. But that's not all. Spirulina is also a fantastic source of iron, which plays a key role in oxygenating your muscles. Iron helps carry oxygen to muscle tissue, reducing fatigue and enhancing endurance, so you can perform better and recover faster. In fact, 1 teaspoon, 3g, of spirulina provides about 50 milligrams of iron, which is great for muscle function. Spirulina also contains magnesium, around 195 milligrams per 10 g, which is essential for regulating muscle contraction and relaxation. Magnesium helps prevent cramps, reduces muscle fatigue, and ensures that your muscles stay strong and flexible. By incorporating spirulina into your diet, you're giving your muscles the magnesium they need to recover more quickly and stay strong. And here's another benefit: spirulina contains a potent antioxidant called phycoyanin, which helps reduce muscle cell inflammation and oxidative damage. This can speed up muscle recovery, making it an excellent post-workout food. So, not only does spirulina support muscle repair, but it also helps to reduce inflammation, keeping your muscles healthy and ready for the next round of activity. To get the maximum benefit from spirulina, all you need is 3-5 g per day. It's easy to incorporate into your daily routine. Simply add spirulina to your smoothies, juices, or even just water. It's a great way to power up your day with a nutrient-dense drink that supports muscle recovery and overall health. Here's a tip to help your body get the most out of spirulina: mix it with lemon juice. The vitamin C in lemon juice helps boost iron absorption, so combining these two makes your spirulina even more effective at providing the iron your muscles need to stay oxygenated and perform at their best. Try this simple recipe. 1 teaspoon of spirulina. A squeeze of fresh lemon juice. Water or coconut water for a refreshing drink that helps replace electrolytes and supports your muscles' recovery after exercise. Fun fact: did you know that NASA feeds spirulina to astronauts on space missions? That's right. This incredibly nutritious algae has been used by NASA as a food source for astronauts because of its compact, nutrient-dense nature. So if it's good enough for space travel, it's definitely good enough to support your muscle health here on Earth. So, spirulina is a true superfood for muscle recovery, but it's just one of many foods that can help you fight muscle loss and keep you strong. Let's move on to another hidden gem for muscle health: parsley. For parsley, the unlikely muscle hero. Who knew that parsley, often just a garnish on your plate, could actually be a muscle-boosting powerhouse? It's so much more than just a sprinkle of green to make your dish look pretty. In fact, parsley is packed with nutrients that can support your muscles and help you recover after exercise. Let's dive into why this unassuming herb should have a regular spot in your diet. Parsley is rich in apigenin, a potent flavonoid that helps reduce muscle inflammation and aids in muscle fiber regeneration. If you've ever felt sore after a workout, you'll appreciate how apigenin helps your body recover faster by decreasing the inflammation that naturally occurs when muscles are stressed. This means that parsley doesn't just help preserve muscle mass, it actually promotes healing and regeneration after muscle damage. But that's not all. Parsley is also loaded with vitamin K, with 16,640 micrograms per 100 g, which is essential for both muscle contraction and bone strength. Vitamin K plays a critical role in ensuring your muscles can perform movements smoothly, so whether you're bending down to tie your shoes or taking a walk, this vitamin supports your mobility. In addition to vitamin K, parsley also provides iron, about 4 milligrams per 100 g, which helps transport oxygen to your muscles. Iron plays a crucial role in reducing fatigue and improving endurance, making it easier for you to stay active and perform tasks throughout the day. So, when you add parsley to your meals, you're not just making your dish more flavorful, you're also giving your muscles the nutrients they need to function at their best. To get the most out of parsley, aim to eat 15 g of fresh parsley daily. That's about a tablespoon, which is easy to incorporate into your meals. You can add it to salads, soups, or even sprinkle it on top of your main dish for a burst of flavor and muscle-supporting nutrients. Another great way to enjoy parsley is by making a simple parsley tea. Just steep 10 g of fresh parsley in 150 milliliters of hot water for about 5 minutes, and you've got a soothing drink that's rich in antioxidants and nutrients to support your muscles. Here's a quick, nutrient-packed recipe to help you get your daily dose of parsley. Try blending parsley with spinach and lemon juice for a refreshing, muscle-friendly smoothie. The spinach provides extra iron, while the lemon juice boosts vitamin C, helping with the absorption of both iron and other nutrients. It's a delicious, easy way to pack a punch of muscle-boosting goodness into your day. Here's a fun fact: in ancient Greece, athletes ate parsley before their competitions to help build stamina and endurance. So, next time you're feeling fatigued, just think, parsley was the secret weapon of athletes thousands of years ago. It's incredible to think that something as simple as an herb could have such a rich history of supporting performance. Did you know that chives are related to garlic and onions? They're all part of the allium family, which means they share some of the same health benefits, including boosting circulation and supporting heart health. And while garlic and onions might have a strong flavor, chives are much milder and perfect for those who want a subtler taste without sacrificing the health benefits. Chives are a great addition to your muscle health routine, but what other foods can we add to the mix to support strength and recovery? Let's move on to another important nutrient, lean proteins, and how they play a key role in keeping your muscles strong as you age. 6. The power of lean protein, a key to muscle maintenance. When it comes to maintaining and repairing muscle mass, lean proteins are essential. As we age, our body's ability to preserve muscle diminishes, and protein becomes a critical nutrient in keeping those muscles strong. If you want to maintain your independence and mobility as you get older, lean proteins like chicken breast, turkey, and other low-fat meats are your best allies. Let's take a look at why these proteins are so important for muscle health. Let's break it down. Protein is the building block of muscle, and as we age, sufficient protein intake becomes even more crucial for muscle maintenance. One of the most important amino acids in protein is leucine, which plays a pivotal role in muscle protein synthesis, the process that helps your muscles repair and grow after exercise or physical activity. Proteins like chicken breast and turkey are particularly rich in leucine. Leucine stimulates your body to produce muscle proteins, helping preserve muscle mass and preventing the breakdown that naturally happens as we age. By including these lean proteins in your diet, you're directly supporting your body's ability to repair muscle tissue and stay strong. For example, a 100 g serving of chicken breast contains 31 g of protein, which is an excellent source of leucine. These lean proteins are also naturally low in fat, making them a healthy choice that supports muscle strength without adding unnecessary fat or calories. Protein is also critical for immunity, bone health, and even energy levels, so it's a nutrient that can have a significant impact on your overall health as well as your muscle maintenance. To get your lean protein in, try grilling some chicken breast or making turkey meatballs. These are both simple, easy to prepare meals that can be incorporated into your weekly routine. Grilled chicken breast is versatile and can be added to salads, sandwiches, or served with vegetables. You can also bake or grill turkey meatballs with some spices for a delicious, lean protein meal that's rich in the nutrients your muscles need. If you're looking for a quick snack, try making a protein-packed chicken wrap with whole grain tortillas and some fresh veggies. You can even add a little Greek yogurt for a creamy texture and extra protein boost. Parsley is a fantastic addition to your diet, but what about other herbs that could boost your muscle health? Let's move on to another surprising ingredient, chives. You might be surprised by how powerful this small herb can be for your muscles. 5. Chives, small stems, big benefits. Chives may be small, but don't let their size fool you. they're packed with nutrients that support muscle health and overall well-being. Often used as a garnish, chives bring more to the table than just flavor. They're an excellent source of important vitamins and antioxidants that can help keep your muscles in top condition. Let's break down why chives are a fantastic choice for muscle health. First up, chives are rich in vitamin C, one of the most important nutrients for muscle recovery. Vitamin C helps your body produce collagen, which is a key protein that supports the structure of muscles, tendons, and ligaments. Collagen is essential for muscle regeneration, especially after exercise, as it helps repair the micro-tears in your muscles that occur during physical activity. But that's not all, chives are also loaded with vitamin K. Just 100 g of chives contains a whopping 30,000 micrograms of vitamin K, which is vital for muscle contraction and bone strength. For older adults, ensuring proper levels of vitamin K is crucial because it helps maintain mobility and prevent falls, two major concerns as we age. In addition to vitamins C and K, chives are full of flavonoids, which are powerful antioxidants that help improve circulation and reduce muscle inflammation. Quercetin, one of the most common flavonoids found in chives, helps reduce oxidative stress in the muscles and improves overall muscle performance. This makes chives an excellent herb to include in your diet for supporting muscle function and recovery after physical activity. To get the maximum benefits of chives, aim to include about 10 g of fresh chives in your meals daily. This is roughly 1 tablespoon of chopped chives, which is easy to sprinkle over salads, soups, or dishes like baked potatoes or roasted vegetables. The beauty of chives is their versatility. They can be added to almost anything, boosting both the flavor and the nutritional value of your meals. Here's a quick and simple idea to get your daily dose of chives: try making chive-infused oil. All you need is 30 g of fresh chives and 100 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. Simply combine the chives and oil in a glass jar, seal it, and let it sit for 24 hours. This flavorful oil can be drizzled over vegetables, salads, or used as a dipping oil for bread. It's an easy way to enjoy the muscle-boosting benefits of chives while adding some extra flavor to your meals. Another option is to make a creamy chive dip by mixing chives with Greek yogurt and a little garlic. It's a perfect snack paired with fresh veggies like carrot sticks or cucumber slices. To maintain muscle strength, the general recommendation is to aim for 1.2 to 1.5 g of protein per kilogram of body weight each day. For example, if you weigh 70 kilograms, about 154 pounds, you should be consuming 84 to 105 g of protein daily. This is a healthy range that supports muscle preservation and helps prevent the muscle loss that happens with aging. Now, it's important to spread your protein intake throughout the day. Aiming for protein in every meal can help with optimal absorption and muscle maintenance. So, don't just rely on one large protein-heavy meal. Include protein in your breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the best results. Here's an interesting fact: did you know that leucine is often referred to as the muscle-building amino acid? This is because it's the most important amino acid for stimulating muscle protein synthesis, which is exactly what your muscles need after exercise or even everyday activities like walking or climbing stairs. Lean protein is a powerful tool for muscle maintenance, but what about other essential nutrients that play a role in keeping your muscles strong as you age? Let's move on to the importance of calcium and vitamin D, two critical nutrients for supporting muscle function and strength. 7. Calcium and vitamin D, the muscle support duo. Let's talk about two essential nutrients for muscle function and overall health: calcium and vitamin D. You may already know that calcium is important for your bones, but did you know that it's also crucial for muscle contractions? And when it comes to calcium absorption, vitamin D plays a critical role in making sure your body can actually use the calcium you consume. Together, these two nutrients form a powerful duo that keeps both your bones and muscles strong, especially as we age. First, let's take a deeper look at calcium. Calcium helps your muscles contract. This is something you may not think about every day, but every time you move, calcium is working to make sure your muscles can function properly. Without enough calcium, your muscles can become weak, leading to cramps and stiffness, which can really impact your mobility and quality of life. In fact, studies have shown that adequate calcium intake helps maintain muscle function and reduces the risk of muscle cramping, especially as we age. Now, vitamin D works hand in hand with calcium to ensure your body absorbs and utilizes calcium effectively. Without enough vitamin D, your body can't absorb the calcium from the foods you eat, which means you won't get the muscle-supporting benefits that calcium provides. Vitamin D also plays an important role in muscle strength, particularly in the legs, which are crucial for balance and mobility. In fact, research has found that vitamin D deficiency can lead to muscle weakness, particularly in older adults, making it even more difficult to maintain strength and mobility. So how do we get enough calcium and vitamin D? Here are some great sources to include in your diet. Parmesan cheese is a rich source of calcium, providing 330 mg per 30 g serving, which is about 30% of the daily recommended intake for adults over 50. It's an easy way to sprinkle a little calcium into your meals. Try adding it to salads, pasta dishes, or soups. Salmon, particularly fatty fish like wild-caught salmon, is an excellent source of vitamin D. Just a 3.5-ounce serving of salmon provides more than 70% of your daily vitamin D needs. Salmon is also packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and support heart and muscle health. Fortified dairy products, like milk or yogurt, are another great way to get both calcium and vitamin D. Many dairy products are fortified with vitamin D, making them an easy and delicious source of both nutrients. Now, while getting calcium and vitamin D from your diet is essential, sunlight plays an important role in helping your body produce vitamin D. Aim to get 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight daily, especially in the morning or late afternoon, on your face, arms, or legs. This is typically enough for most people to meet their vitamin D needs, as long as you're not wearing sunscreen. If you live in a place with less sunlight or have difficulty getting outside, you may need to consider vitamin D supplements, but it's always best to consult with a healthcare professional first. Here's an interesting fact: vitamin D is actually a hormone, not a vitamin. It's produced by your body when your skin is exposed to sunlight. That's why it's often referred to as the sunshine vitamin. The good news is that even though vitamin D is hard to get from food alone, a little time in the sun each day can go a long way in keeping your muscles and bones healthy. Calcium and vitamin D are absolutely essential for maintaining muscle and bone health, but what other nutrients can help support your muscles as you age? Let's move on to another powerful nutrient, omega-3 fatty acids, which are not only great for your heart, but also for fighting inflammation and improving muscle function. 8. Omega-3 fatty acids, fighting inflammation, strengthening muscles. Next, let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids, a nutrient that's often associated with heart health but is just as crucial for your muscles. Omega-3s are essential fats that help reduce muscle inflammation, improve circulation, and ultimately support muscle function. Whether you're recovering from exercise or just aiming to maintain muscle strength as you age, omega-3s play a critical role in keeping your muscles healthy and functional. Let's take a closer look at why omega-3 fatty acids are so beneficial for your muscles. First of all, omega-3s help reduce muscle inflammation. When you engage in physical activity, especially strength training or aerobic exercise, your muscles undergo small tears. This is completely natural, but if it's not managed, it can lead to muscle fatigue, soreness, and slower recovery times. That's where antioxidants come in. Fruits like blueberries, strawberries, and pomegranates are rich in antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which are compounds that give these fruits their vibrant color. These antioxidants help protect muscle tissue from oxidative damage, reduce inflammation, and speed up muscle recovery. For example, just half a cup of blueberries daily has been shown to increase muscle endurance by up to 15% in older adults. That means, by simply adding antioxidant-rich fruits like blueberries and strawberries to your diet, you can boost muscle performance and recover faster after exercise. So, next time you have a workout or physical activity, remember that antioxidants can be your secret weapon for quicker recovery and keeping your muscles in tip-top shape. Whole grains for energy. Next, let's talk about whole grains. Foods that are often overlooked but are absolutely essential for muscle health. Whole grains like quinoa, oats, and brown rice are rich in complex carbohydrates and essential minerals like iron and zinc. These complex carbs provide long-lasting energy for your muscles, allowing them to perform better and recover faster. Unlike refined grains, whole grains are packed with fiber, which helps stabilize your blood sugar levels and provide steady energy throughout the day. This is crucial for maintaining muscle strength and preventing fatigue. For example, quinoa is a great source of complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids, and also provides iron, which helps transport oxygen to your muscles. That's why it's such a great option for muscle health. Eating whole grains regularly can reduce the risk of muscle inflammation and support better circulation, making sure your muscles get the energy and nutrients they need to thrive. Try incorporating more oats, quinoa, and whole wheat into your meals, especially in the morning to fuel your body for the day ahead. One easy way to incorporate whole grains and antioxidants into your diet is by starting your day with a nutrient-packed breakfast. Oatmeal made with whole oats is an excellent way to get your morning carbs, and you can top it off with blueberries or strawberries for an antioxidant boost. If you're looking for variety, try quinoa as a breakfast base. It's easy to cook, full of protein, and pairs perfectly with fruits like pomegranate or bananas for added nutrients. These foods are great for muscle maintenance and provide long-lasting energy, so you're ready to take on the day, no matter what it brings. Here's a fun fact: did you know that blueberries are often referred to as the king of antioxidants? Their deep blue color comes from anthocyanins, which are packed with antioxidant power. This is completely normal, but it leads to inflammation as your body works to repair the muscle fibers. If this inflammation is not controlled, it can lead to muscle stiffness, soreness, and slower recovery times. Omega-3 fatty acids help to reduce this inflammation, allowing your muscles to repair more quickly and effectively, so you can get back to being active sooner. This makes omega-3s particularly useful for people looking to maintain muscle strength or prevent muscle loss as they age. In addition, omega-3s help improve vascular function, which means they help your blood vessels work more efficiently to deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. Good circulation is crucial for muscle health because it allows the nutrients that are needed for muscle growth and recovery to reach the muscle tissue faster. By improving circulation, omega-3s support muscle endurance and prevent fatigue during physical activities. So, how can you incorporate omega-3s into your diet? One of the best sources of omega-3 fatty acids is salmon. Aim to eat salmon twice a week to get a healthy dose of omega-3s. A 3.5-ounce serving of wild-caught salmon provides more than 70% of your recommended omega-3 intake for the day. It's also packed with protein and other nutrients that support your muscles. If you're looking for a plant-based source, chia seeds are an excellent option. These tiny seeds are packed with omega-3s, fiber, and antioxidants. Adding a tablespoon of chia seeds to your smoothie or sprinkling them on top of your yogurt is a great way to incorporate this superfood into your diet. Here's a simple and delicious recipe idea to boost your omega-3 intake. Try a salmon salad with mixed greens, tomatoes, and a sprinkle of chia seeds on top. For the dressing, use olive oil and lemon juice to keep it fresh and nutritious. Not only does this meal provide a great source of omega-3s, but it's also filled with antioxidants and other essential nutrients that support muscle recovery. Here's an interesting fact: flax seeds are one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3s. In fact, they contain more omega-3 fatty acids than other seeds, nuts, or oils. They're a great alternative for vegetarians or anyone looking to cut back on animal products. Plus, flax seeds are also a good source of fiber, which benefits digestion and overall health. Omega-3 fatty acids are a fantastic addition to your diet for muscle health and recovery, but what other foods can support your muscle strength as you age? Let's move on to antioxidants and whole grains, two more important components for boosting your muscle health and overall vitality. 9. Antioxidants and whole grains, strengthening from within. Now let's talk about antioxidants, those powerful nutrients that help protect our bodies from damage caused by free radicals. When we exercise or use our muscles, we generate oxidative stress, which can lead to muscle tissue damage. These antioxidants don't just support muscle health, they also help protect your heart and brain from oxidative stress, making them a true all-around superfood. Antioxidants and whole grains are powerful allies in the fight for muscle health, but what about other minerals that help support your muscles? Let's move on to magnesium and potassium, two essential minerals that play a key role in muscle function and recovery. 10. Magnesium and potassium, essential minerals for muscle function. Let's dive into magnesium, one of the most important minerals for muscle function. Magnesium plays a critical role in muscle contraction and relaxation. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can become stiff, tight, and prone to cramping. Magnesium helps regulate the electrical impulses that trigger muscle contractions, ensuring that your muscles can function properly during physical activity. The problem is, many people are magnesium deficient without even realizing it. Magnesium deficiency can lead to increased muscle soreness, cramps, and even fatigue after exercise or physical labor. But the good news is that you can easily replenish your magnesium levels with the right foods. Almonds, spinach, and avocados are all rich in magnesium. Just 1 ounce of almonds provides around 80 milligrams of magnesium, or about 20% of your daily need. Spinach is another great source, with 1 cup of cooked spinach providing about 157 milligrams of magnesium, which is around 40% of the daily recommended intake. Avocados are also a fantastic source, providing 58 milligrams of magnesium per half an avocado. Including these foods in your daily diet will ensure that your muscles can contract and relax smoothly without the risk of cramping or fatigue. Next up, we have potassium, another crucial mineral for muscle health. Potassium helps regulate muscle contractions and maintains your body's fluid balance, ensuring that your muscles get the hydration and nutrients they need to function properly. Potassium also helps with maintaining electrolyte balance in your body, which is key for avoiding dehydration, cramping, and muscle fatigue. Without enough potassium, your muscles may start to feel weak, especially during exercise or physical activity. Potassium helps your muscles contract with the right amount of force and recover properly after movement. Foods like bananas, avocados, and potatoes are excellent sources of potassium. For example, a medium banana contains 422 milligrams of potassium, which is about 12% of your daily recommended intake. Potatoes are another great source, with 1 medium baked potato providing 926 milligrams of potassium, or about 26% of the daily need. By incorporating potassium-rich foods into your diet, you'll help ensure that your muscles stay strong, hydrated, and functional. Here's a simple tip to get more magnesium and potassium into your daily routine. Start your day with a banana smoothie for an easy potassium boost, and add some spinach or avocado to the mix for magnesium. You can also snack on almonds throughout the day to maintain magnesium levels, or add some avocados to your salads or sandwiches. These foods are all nutrient-dense, easy to prepare, and incredibly versatile, making them a great way to keep your muscles functioning at their best. Did you know that magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body? It's not just about muscle function, it also supports your immune system, helps regulate blood sugar levels, and even supports heart health. Magnesium truly is an unsung hero when it comes to overall health, especially as we age. Magnesium and potassium are crucial for muscle function, but what about other nutrients that support your muscles? Let's move on to the next important element for muscle health, lean proteins, and how they help you maintain strength and repair muscle. As we age, sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength, becomes an increasingly significant concern, especially if it's left untreated. Initially, muscle loss may be subtle, but over time, it can lead to profound changes in your ability to perform everyday tasks. Small activities that were once easy, like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or getting up from a chair, may start to feel like a struggle. These aren't just minor inconveniences, they're symptoms of a bigger issue, the impact of muscle loss on your mobility and quality of life. The long-term effects of sarcopenia can severely reduce your independence. Imagine that, over time, walking longer distances becomes exhausting. Or perhaps, even though you try to maintain a healthy lifestyle, you're unable to do simple activities like lifting your grandchild or walking without discomfort. It's the little things that we take for granted that we start to lose access to as sarcopenia progresses. One of the biggest risks of sarcopenia is the increased risk of falls. As your muscles weaken, your balance and stability also decline, making you more prone to tripping, slipping, or falling. Falls are a leading cause of injury in adults over 50, and the consequences of these falls can be devastating, not just physically, but emotionally as well. A broken bone or an injury that results from a fall can limit your ability to stay active and independent, leading to further muscle weakness due to a sedentary lifestyle. As muscle mass decreases, your overall strength suffers, and even your metabolism can slow down, making it more difficult to maintain a healthy weight and manage chronic conditions. This ongoing cycle of muscle loss and physical decline can lead to reduced mobility, making it difficult to carry out day-to-day activities, such as shopping, cleaning, or taking care of yourself. In some severe cases, untreated sarcopenia can progress to the point where individuals lose their independence completely. They may need help with basic tasks like bathing, dressing, and eating. This can be incredibly frustrating and disheartening for someone who has enjoyed a lifetime of independence. So, you can see how sarcopenia isn't just a matter of weak muscles, it's about your freedom, your dignity, and your quality of life. But here's the good news, sarcopenia isn't inevitable, and it isn't irreversible. While the loss of muscle mass is a natural part of aging, it doesn't have to dictate the rest of your life. With the right nutrition and regular exercise, you can regain muscle strength and improve mobility, even if you've already noticed the effects of sarcopenia. One of the most powerful ways to combat muscle loss is through dietary changes. Nutrient-rich foods, particularly those high in protein, like chicken breast, fish, lentils, and chickpeas, provide your body with the building blocks it needs to repair muscle tissue and regenerate muscle fibers. These foods are also great for stimulating muscle protein synthesis, which is the process your body uses to grow and repair muscle. Additionally, strength training exercises, even light ones, are incredibly effective at rebuilding muscle strength. You don't have to lift heavy weights to benefit. Simple activities like bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, and walking with weights can make a noticeable difference. And let's not forget the importance of balance exercises like yoga or Tai Chi, which help improve coordination and reduce the risk of falls. These exercises don't just build muscle, they help with flexibility and stability, which are critical for maintaining your ability to move freely and safely. Even small changes in your daily routine, like standing up from a chair every hour, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or even stretching in the morning, can keep your muscles engaged and promote muscle regeneration. The key is consistency. By making these simple changes today, you can preserve your mobility, increase your strength, and regain your independence over time. Now is the perfect time to start taking action. You don't need to wait until sarcopenia starts limiting your life. Start incorporating muscle-building foods into your meals and engage in regular physical activity to begin reversing muscle loss. It's never too late to take control of your health and restore the strength you need to live an active, independent life. As we've discussed throughout this video, sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength, can be a major challenge as we age. But the good news is that with the right nutrition and a little bit of effort, we can fight back. The foods we've covered today, like chickpeas, peas, spirulina, parsley, and lean proteins, are powerful tools that can help us maintain muscle strength, improve recovery, and boost endurance. By incorporating these nutrient-dense foods into your daily meals, you'll be giving your muscles the support they need to stay strong and healthy. Action starts now. It's never too late to begin making these small changes to your diet and lifestyle. Whether it's adding more plant-based protein to your meals, enjoying a handful of almonds for a snack, or including more omega-3 rich foods like salmon in your diet, every little step counts. Remember, these are simple changes that you can easily integrate into your everyday routine. The sooner you start, the more you can preserve your strength and ensure that you maintain your independence as you age. I encourage you to take the first step today. Start by incorporating these muscle-boosting foods into your meals and making a commitment to your muscle health. Whether it's adding a smoothie with spirulina and blueberries to your breakfast or making chickpea hummus for lunch, every small change makes a big difference. If you know someone who could benefit from this information, share this video with them and let's start building stronger muscles together. It's time to take control of our health and stay strong for years to come. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods are you excited to try first? Drop a comment below and let me know what you plan to add to your meals this week. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with friends and family who could benefit. We're in this journey together, and the more people we can help, the stronger we all become. Also, stay tuned because in the next video, we'll be exploring more strategies for staying active and healthy as we age. I'll share some simple exercises and lifestyle tips that can help you maintain your strength and vitality, so don't miss it. Make sure you've subscribed and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when it's up.